Alright, what's going on, y'all? Lenny, back again. So this is my, I guess you could call it a what's in the bag video. So this is basically, what comes to me, with me to games or practices. This is not all my gear. Obviously, you're not going to see the bucket of 24 softballs I use for my batting practice sessions that you've seen in the other videos. Um, and then you're going to see a couple of things that don't actually go with me all the time, but that's neither here nor there. So let's start with the two obvious things. Gotta have my jerseys, gotta have my unis. So this is the first one we have here. This is our white uni for our softball team, Balmore. So it used to be Ball Busters, and then we all pretty much agreed that we should just keep the tournament team name. And so we went from Ball Busters to Balmore. Um, this one in particular is kind of like the Naval Academy in Annapolis, their color scheme. I love it. This one is actually probably my favorite jersey of the two. Um, 31, of course, that's my number. And then there's the other one. It's kind of got like this cotton candy thing going on with the Maryland flag as part of the scheme for it. I like this one. I like the darker one. But let me tell you, this just, there's something just about wearing the colors of the Naval Academy that's just awesome as hell. So even though it's not the Naval Academy, it's still cool as hell. So move on to the next thing. You also saw these kind of that there is my Adidas Icon 5s. They are turf shoes. I do still have my regular cleats, but I do have issues with my knees. And after talking with a couple of people, it was recommended that I try turf shoes because they'd be a little more close to, running in sneakers or running in a pair of tennis shoes. So I went with these. Um, they're really comfortable. They're a bit of a pain to get on because they don't really stretch much in the back. But they are extremely comfortable. The tongue actually doesn't move, which is cool as hell. I've never actually seen that on a shoe. And the major eyelets are back here, which I think is sweet. Talk about tying your shoes tight. Let me tell you, you can tie these suckers real dang tight. So that's my shoes. It's my cleats. There's my arm sleeve. This is from Driven Sports. Got this off of Amazon for I think I got this off of Amazon for like $12. I don't even think it was. It might have been a little more than that. It might have been less than that. I'm not entirely sure. Lizard skin. I think these are the Komodo Elite 2s. These are sick. These are my most used batting gloves right now. If you can't tell, they are used, abused, and beat to daylights. Don't buy a white pair of batting gloves. You guys have seen this pair 100,000 times. These are my thin red line spiders. I do still support the fire department. I will always support the fire department, even though I'm no longer in the fire department. For again the reasons of my left knee being completely jacked. This here is probably my favorite thing that's not my softball bats. This is my glove. This is a complete custom design from 44 Pro Gloves. There's the 44 right there. So it's got my name on it, my last name there, my jersey number on the in that home plate icon. It's a 12.25 inch. I went with the black, white, and gold. Not really just to match that, but and the navy blue, obviously, and the laces. That's just really to match the jersey. But honestly, I like the combo. and I figured why not. If you've never looked into 44 Pro, do it. They make some absolutely fantastic products. They make batting gloves. They make, obviously fielding gloves. And it's cool because these aren't like a cookie cutter design like a Rawlings glove or a Wilson glove or any of those other companies. You get a template, you make it how you want it. And this is, this is a product of that. I'll show you in a video maybe later down the road. I'll show you my buddy Gary's glove. He's the one that got me into 44 Pro. He has the same model that I do. This is the C2, but his looks completely different. And that's the great part with 44. They make a pure 100% actual legit leather. This is legitimate, rawhide leather. That's the real deal there. That sucker is still taking time to break in. And I've had it since, I don't know, early April-ish. I mean, it looks like it's got some flex to it. It does, but it ain't 100% broken in yet. But yeah, I recommend the daylights out of these. This thing is absolutely unreal. I would go as far as to say that's the best glove I've ever worn. Period. Of course, I got to keep a softball with me. This one I use for it's a Super Gold Dot Extreme. I do use this just for warming up. I have these. These are my Power Net warm-up balls. These are actually good for warming up and training for power swings and stuff like that while you're hitting in the net. 12 ounce, 14 ounce, 16 ounce, 18 ounce, and this black one here is 20 ounces. I don't care who you are. I wouldn't even throw that. I wouldn't hit that, and I wouldn't throw that. The 16 and the 18. I use the 18 to loosen up my wrist and things like that. The 16 I'll throw. The 12 I'll throw. The 14 I'll throw. And I'll hit the 16, 18, 14, and 12 also. So that's kind of all that. Here's my bag. It's an Under Armour bag. Yes, you just heard a set of bells. That's my wreath that goes on my bedroom door where I'm doing this video. From inside my bedroom. Because it's the quietest place in the house. So this is my bag. It is Under Armour. It does have... This actually is not even supposed to be a softball bag. So that's the funny story here. There's currently nothing in it short of... In this pocket here, you have Band-Aids at the Yin Yang. I have a Tegaderm strip in there. That's about it. Currently, there's nothing there. Nothing else anywhere in this thing. But it's got a bazillion pockets. This is supposed to be an Under Armour, book bag for school or something like that. No, my mom used to use it for work when she was still a registered nurse. And then I needed a new bag, and I asked her if I could use this one. She said, "Sure." What a lovely thing to have a mom, right? All right. Well, a cool mom at least. So, that's my bag. These here, now we get into the fun stuff. These are my softball bats, the main two right now. This is my Fireflex 240. This is the new kid on the block. 184 swings on it right now. I used it Sunday. Didn't do all that great, but my swing's out of whack again, so I got to work on some stuff. This thing is still really, really nice. It's 12-inch barrel, half-ounce end load, 34-inch, 27-ounce. It is the 240 stamp. You guys can check that out. There's the old stamp here, new stamp there. So that is cool. And again, I took the bat tapers off of these. after swinging with the Fireflex 240, I realized that how do I put this? I realized the taper was exaggerating something I was already doing. And I think I mentioned this before, but I've pretty much always put my hand down by the knob and like usually rested a pinky on the knob of the bat. And it was just exaggerating that. So after swinging the 240 without the knob for those first 12 swings, or without the taper, I went, oh, that's nice. And feels way better. And of course, then there's this guy here. That's the Fireflex 1, the bat that started the Fireflex revolution. 13.5-inch barrel, 3427, same specs. I mean, these two bats couldn't be more identical if they wanted to be. Except for, the 240 is a 240 bat. The Fireflex 1 here is, the 220 bat. The Fireflex 1 is also a two-piece. No connection technologies. The Fireflex 240 is a pure one-piece. I really like this bat a lot. This is cool as all get out. So 12-inch barrel versus a 13.5-inch barrel. Both have half-ounce end loads. Both are 27 ounces. Both are 34 inches. One's a two-piece. One's a one-piece. And it's a 240 versus a 220. So that's my gear. That's what goes with me pretty much on a constant basis. The only other thing that I have that will go with me to games occasionally that's not in this video is my KP23. You guys have seen that one a bunch of times. The only reason the KP is not in this video is because it doesn't go with me. It's not going to go with me as often now because the warranty sticker on the bat, this little guy like right here or right there, that's supposed to be on the KP is gone. So, like, I have the warranty email, but I'm pretty sure I still, like, if something happens to it, I still need to have the sticker on the bat. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know about that one. But that's my gear. Again, minus the KP23. I'll still swing the KP23. I'm not going to stop swinging it, but I'm just going to be a whole lot more careful with it. I do have another pair of batting gloves. They are from Anarchy. They're the Autism Speaks Anarchy batting gloves. As y'all know, I said this before, I bought a mess of Autism Speaks gear. I mean, this is the sweatshirt that I bought. Autism Awareness. I have shorts that I wear to games that have that are for autism awareness. I have a nephew who is autistic, and even if I didn't, I would still support autism awareness because it's a worthy cause to support in my book. So there's that, but I do have the Anarchy Autism Speaks batting gloves. They're my batting gloves for the backyard BP session videos, and so you'll see those more often now in those videos rather than the blue and white and the all black Under Armour ones that you have been seeing for who knows how many videos now. So that's my gear. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and just remember, keep swinging, stay hot. I will catch y'all in the next one.